Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us we have the Retekess TR606. This is an AM/FM cassette recorder. Yes, I said cassette recorder. This is 2020 and there's still cassettes out there that need to be played. I found this on Amazon for a total of $29.99. If you wait, you might get a coupon on this. But really interesting device. Let's check it out. Retekess TR606 FM AM 2-band radio. It doesn't say anything about cassette recorder, but that's what it is. There's their information there. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the box. Let's see what we get. So yeah, I have some old-time radio shows on tape. And I figured, you know what, I need a nice little tape recorder. Portable would be nice to play them on. And I found this. Let's go ahead and open this up. Take out the contents. So we got a instruction manual there. I think there's something else. We got a cable. Okay, so the box is empty. So let's go ahead and look at the contents. First things first, it looks like a type of cable. Let's open this up. Alright, we have a USB cable to a DC input, it looks like, to power the radio off USB. That's kind of nice. Cool. Next we have our instructions. Pretty basic, it looks like. Talks about the radio, there's the features. So I can get that up close. You can see the feature list. Try to go over that with you. There you are, T606. I like the number, 606. Runs on 2 AA batteries, that's nice. Showing the power supply there. Okay, this folds out. What's the antenna operation? Radio reception, cassette operation, cassette playback. Okay. Over here, it talks about recording. There's a built-in microphone, which I'll show you. You can record from the radio also and an external mic. I'm pretty much going to use this as a player, so I'm not going to be able to test the recording capabilities because I was looking for blank tapes and just wasn't finding anything I liked at a decent price. I used to be able to buy a cassette tape for like $1, and you got to buy like 10 of them, so I don't know. I'm not going to be using this as a recorder, so I'll be talking about its playback capabilities. Let's go ahead and flip it over. Talks about maintenance, technical index, and a bunch of warnings if you need them. There they are. You can zoom, hopefully, and read that stuff. There you go. Okay. Done with all that. Let's get to the tape player. AM/FM. This thing's cool because it has a real antenna. It comes in bubble wrap, which is nice. Here we are. The Retekess TR606. Now, I would have liked black, but they only had white. But let's check it out. Dimensions. So for dimensions, we have almost 5 inches across, 3 3/4 inches tall. It includes the buttons. And we have a case depth of 1 3/4 inches. Quite a chunky little radio, but this antenna sticks out the back a little bit, as you can see. Let's do a little size comparison. Let's see, we got CC pocket. Here we go. Doesn't play tapes. See? This thing can one-up this radio. Just thought this radio could do everything, huh? Love it. Interesting thing, though, as we go, is this is actually a very capable radio, too, which I love. All right, here we go. There's CC Skywave. Give you an idea for size. Yeah, Skywave is about the same dimensions, just not as thick. Okay. And then, of course, last but not least, we have a deck of cards handy here somewhere. So I can find them. There we go. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves mixtapes made with Retekess radios from China land. I had to think about that one. There you go. All right, so let's look at the features of the TR606 because you might be interested in a cassette player in 2020 or 2021 or whenever you watch this video. I'm not sure how long this will be pertinent, but cassettes are coming back. You can get mixtapes, people giving demos on tape. It's pretty awesome. Computer music on tape, it's just neat. So let's look at the left-hand side. Looks like we have our DC input of 4.5 volts. They're showing center pole positive, sleeve negative. Okay, standard, that's nice. So we'll use that cable for, plug it in there. Front of the radio, Retekess, the model number. We have a speaker here. The speaker is 1 3/4 inches. Sounds halfway decent. Down here you see a little hole there. That's the onboard microphone, the condenser mic. So you can record audio directly there when you hit record for your tape. Over here, we have a window so we can see our tape playing. Of course, it's nice. We have two bands, AM, FM, AM 530 to 1710, and FM, it looks like expanded, 76 to 108. I noticed the dial was fairly accurate. It's got a little red dial indicator, though it's a little finicky to tune. It is a DSP tuner, so you'll spend some time tuning it to get to the exact station. When you open this up, you can see inside there's the drive components for the recorder, and you can see the speaker here, and you can see the condenser mic wires down there at the bottom. Okay, it's kind of cool. Over to the right-hand side of the radio, flip it around, we have an external mic source, headphone jack. Now the Headphone Experience, I'd like to talk about this. No low-level hiss that I could tell. It's nice. It's FM mono, both ears, so there's no FM stereo. Tape playback is not stereo, so just expect just a normal FM mono both ear experience. But it's got strong lows, decent mids, some highs, but there is a slight hum I noticed. When you're running the tape, if you're just hitting play and you're running a tape, you'll hear a hum. I thought it was just a tape. Then while I was playing, I moved it to FM. You can do that. The tape will still be playing, and I could still hear that hum in the headphones and when I went to AM. So if you're recording off the radio, you might hear that hum too. So one thing I wanted to point out, if you're considering this as a recorder, but the tape's not playing, the hum went away. So there's our tuning wheel. Of course, our band select there, AM, FM, and then tape. Okay, our antenna, which is really cool. This is 19¼ inches. Did not expect that on a cassette player. The thing's awesome. Extends, telescopes, and it also swivels. Look at that. Swivels all this direction. You get all this movement. 360 degrees. Love it. And you got a nice little holder there for it. So on the back of the radio, we have some information. Retekess 2-band radio. Yeah, there's your expanded FM, AM, talk about output power. I guess that's when you're recording and doing a bunch of things. I did notice there's a little hole there. It looks like there's an adjustment. I don't know if that's for the tape player or, yeah, it might be for the tape player adjustment or for something else, maybe for a gain for the microphone. Just not sure on that one, but if you guys know what that would be, let me know. I did not see any instructions what that little screw would be. I'd probably not mess with that. So just, yeah, it looks like some type of adjustment. And then here we have behind this battery door, it's kind of nice, two little AA batteries, captured door, which is nice. Just so you know, battery went in pretty tight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that back out. I'm using normal alkalines too. So just so you know, it's got a tight fitting battery bay. Positives go to the right-hand side, looking at it from the back. Something to keep in mind, it probably won't use rechargeables well because you can see how tight those batteries fit. There we go. Close that up. Okay, so let's talk about FM reception. Then we'll turn this on and we'll do a little audio demo. Then I'll put a tape in here. And then we'll maybe cruise the AM band tonight. We'll see what we can hear. So I like to do my FM reports pretty much. Just talk about it because music is a problem. Tends to be copyrighted and it can't feature this video in certain countries. So let's go ahead and talk about the FM reception. Average radios, like average old school analog radios like this one here, Panasonic. It's from the 80s. It's bigger than the tape player. This gets 48 stations in my location, and that is a okay to good category. It's right in the middle. I usually do a 5-tier, fair, okay, good, very good, excellent, and okay to good is an average reception, and it's great. But anything better is even more exciting. So this radio was very exciting. It got 62 stations, which puts it solidly in the good category. So fair, okay, good, and then for selectivity, it also was a 3-star. I could get all kinds of stations with this long antenna. I was really impressed with that. So it's just really hard to tune because you have 88 to 108 in the States, so you get this little bit of tuning room. You will get all your stations, but you got to take your time to get them. I did anyway. So let's go ahead. I think we're going to turn this on FM, and we'll see if we can get Radio Todderbert. I should talk about that. Okay. Turn that down. See, yeah, we're on FM. Okay. So what I use is a Secret FM transmitter, and I got it over here. Here it is, in the frame. I have it plugged into an MP3 player, broadcasting at 92.9 megahertz. You can change it, which is nice. It's a clear frequency. See, that's the activity light. And it's broadcasting, so I can broadcast to this radio. So let's see if I can pick up Radio Todderbert. We'll do a little demo for a few minutes, then we'll put tape in, see what that sounds like, how that works, and we'll go from there. Oh, of course, I didn't go over to top controls. Pretty simple volume control. stop, play, record, fast forward, rewind. If you look, it looks like it's backwards. It's better if you're viewing it from this way. The buttons are appropriate, but I was using the radio like this. I hit play, and I thought this was fast forward. That's actually rewind. So just so you know, you gotta think about those buttons when you press them. But there you go. They're quality. So let's go ahead and turn that back up. See if we can't tune in Radio Todderbert 92.9. Yeah, I forgot about the top buttons. Okay. There we go. Really sensitive.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
There you go. You got an idea for the audio. Let me go ahead and just turn that off. All right, cool. Yeah, so it's really nice. It has a little speaker there. You don't have to plug in headphones. I do enjoy that. That's probably what I'm going to use it mainly with the speaker here. So let's go ahead and put a tape in. I have Old Time Radio, Lucille Ball on the Abbott Costello show. Let's go ahead and put that in. So one thing I noticed about the recorder player is that the guides, they have little tiny hooks here. So you really got to line them up. If you don't line it up right, the tape won't fit good. So let's make sure we get the right side in, side A. So there we go. I got it to go in, but it's easy to miss those little tabs. A little tab there, and just a little tab there is holding that in. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll push play. Oh, actually, we're putting tape. There we go. Hear the motor whine. Let's turn up the volume.
What kind of trouble? She tried to kiss me. Yeah, she kept right on kissing me on the eyes, on the nose, on the chin.
Wait a minute. Why didn't she kiss you on the lips?
Well, she's new at the post office, and she can't find the right zone.
The right zone. There you go again, Costello. I can read your mind like a book. All I can see is women, women, and women.
Wait till you turn to page 4. You'll find some girls.
Yeah, girls. Girls, girls, girls. Every night you're out late with girls. Last night you were out with 2.
Yeah, but I only caught 1.
No.
Boy, was she beautiful. I met her down at the Lone Palm, King Charlie's joint.
Oh.
Was she a gorgeous aircraft worker?
She was?
So there you go. Yeah, I love listening to Old Time Radio. So I got my tapes now. It's fantastic. Now you could, like I say, make mixtapes, probably using the microphone, external microphone in, or you could use your right off the radio. So it's kind of neat.
You'll have to to stop this. Either you stop going around with all these girls and talking about them all the time, or we're
Alright.
through.
So yeah, there you go. And then of course it has rewind. It doesn't stop when it gets to the end of the tape. I'll show you. Spinning there. There you go. Just you hear it stop. It doesn't automatically stop. The only time it does is when you hit the end of the tape. So let's flip the tape over. Get to the end of the tape. Let's do this on camera. Okay. So we're at the end of the tape on the other side. If you hit play, it does auto stop, which is nice. It doesn't have a switch feature where it, you know, auto flip, which would be nice. Little things I remember from the Walkman days. But there's that. So let's go ahead and go to the AM band. Now the AM band's interesting. It's actually pretty good on the locals, on semi-locals. I did during the day. It was fantastic. I don't know what it's going to do tonight. Though on some of the faint stations or some of the semi-locals, I did notice like digital sounds, like video game sounds. You guys remember some of those reviews I've done with some of those inexpensive radios where you tune them. I think it was a Jensen radio or something. I tune it and it sounded like a video game. This does that a little bit too, I noticed. But it does pick up my locals really nice, and it is nice to have an AM radio handy. They do mention if you're recording off the AM band that you'll probably get interference, probably from the drive motors. So just letting you know. So I'm going to go ahead and tune this to the top of the band. And we'll start a little band scan so we can pick up tonight. Current time is 10:24 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. That's my location. And I have a Skywave next to me. If you want a frequency check, I'll just turn this on and try to find it. But we'll just have some fun, see what this thing can pick up. And we'll do final thoughts on this little TR606. Okay, let's volume. Keep thinking of volumes on the side.
We know in Pennsylvania, erased that in Nevada, 160.
Trying to pick up a faint station right now. Doesn't want to.
DJ, tell us about the East guys are really happy. Tell me how playing 4J right.
So you might DX a little bit with this, maybe. This is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. Let's keep going.
Obviously, in any state. So it's absurd. That lawsuit's been filed. I mean, this is again, we're seeing time and time again, even when they've admitted.
Here's 560 WIND, Chicago.
In our election, Clark County admitted it, the biggest county in Nevada. And they said they had fraud in their election. They're throwing out 150,000 ballots, but not the ballots for the President of the United States. I mean, I want you to think about that for a moment. One is going to tell our director this, our producer, Will. Let's stay live during Facebook break here. I want to... Great credit scores.
We do, and it sounds like from this that we probably
See
don't
on
need
that?
to change anything, so
Exactly.
that's good to know.
I mean, the time that people call me in distress with your question is when the personal relationship is deteriorating, and that's the only time that these questions of authorized user or co-owner or whatever really die.
WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin.
If everything's going on swimmingly, then your job...
WTMJ, excuse me. This is Milwaukee. Let me just, on 620. Go ahead and turn this back up. Okay, we got music there. I don't know. It sounds like Nashville. Oh, CFCO. So we're picking up 630 CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts. That's pretty nice. Though it can be challenging to listen to. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep going. Okay, that's WSM 650, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. See, for a little tape deck, picking up those distant stations, that's not bad. Loving it.
And they still do the polka in Milwaukee.
that.
How so?
When I watched our truck team haul away a bunch of my junk last week, I've never felt more free. It was like I had room to stretch out again.
Less junk, more happiness.
Less junk. More happiness.
Here's 670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago.
What matters most?
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Call me at 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800.
The Jennings. The spike in COVID-19 deaths has hit numbers that haven't been seen since May.
Jumped
The
pretty
COVID
far.
Tracking Project reported more than 1,800 Americans died from the respiratory illness today
720.
alone. It was that statistic that pushed the U.S. death toll past the 250,000 mark.
God bless that man. 700 WLW.
There we go.
News, traffic, and weather. News Radio 700 WLW, Cincinnati.
16 families displaced after a big
So there you go, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles, WLW. Nice. Getting the call letters.
breaking now. It's not often that fires do this much damage in the city of Cincinnati, but the blaze at an 8-story apartment building at 707. We have to pay you, and you deserve.
Okay, that music there is Zoomer Radio, CFZM, 740 Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles, always a treat. This little tape player doing that's fantastic. You know, I can play my old-time radio shows and listen to some cool music on AM band. Loving it.
Our Mike Ross.
Schools will be remote only on Thursday as the city reaches 3% threshold for coronavirus cases.
Okay, here's 750 WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles.
And I want to emphasize, testing is going to be crucial to the successful reopening of our schools, and everyone has got to get
Very
engaged
nice.
even more in testing.
Hundreds of thousands.
Please join Guy Gordon and others on Giving Tuesday, December 1st for a fun day at Top Golf in Auburn Hills and help us raise much-needed funds for the March of Dimes.
Sounds like
Visit
WJR. It is.
WJR.com/TopGolf for more information. Sponsored by Morel Group and Evolution and Controls. Burns and McDonald. Learn how we're designed
So
to build
WJR,
at
Detroit, Michigan?
BurnsMCD.com and Distributor. Recently, WJR filmed a very informative webinar with
There
me
you
and
go.
my
I keep thinking that's the volume on the side. Bear with me. WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles on 760. And you can see where the dial indicator's lining up. I know it's hard in the video, but there you go. There's a little red indicator. It's actually fairly accurate. So I noticed that was accurate on FM and fairly accurate on the AM band.
So visit
That's good.
MyMedicareUniversity.com to view our must-see free webinar or call 248-230-8595 for consultation. I can tell you thousands of WJR seniors have benefited from our trusted local address. Talk Radio 77 WABC.
Nice.
Bernie Carrick here for Flemington.
So we're not going to get through the whole band tonight, but this is cool. 770 WABC. You heard him say it. New York City, New York. 750 miles. Yeah. Okay, so this is a fun little radio. Cassette recorder. If I get some blank tapes, I'll do some recording sessions, and then maybe I'll do a second video on the recording aspect of this thing. But I mainly use it for a player and a radio. So.
Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Infiniti, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, BMW. Honest, straightforward.
Why are we going to start from a place that other cities were at years ago when we already can learn from that experience and begin with a model?
Here's 780 WBBM, Chicago.
Several aldermen are proposing a system of non-police response to mental health crises. Craig Dellamore, News Radio 105.9 FM.
President-elect Joe Biden spoke.
Focus you need when going.
Publishers Clearinghouse is awarding a $2,500,000 mega prize in just days. Enter now at PCH.com.
See
And
where
your
I'm at.
family could
I think it's
soon be
8:40.
celebrating the win of a lifetime. Don't miss your last chance to win the $2,500,000 mega prize.
So 840 WHAS.
PCH.com before it's too late.
Louisville, Kentucky. I can listen to Ground Zero and Coast to Coast in the evenings. Nice.
.com now. Entries due 11/29. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited.
From smartphones and TVs to desktops, laptops, and tablets. You can hear it everywhere. All you have to do is tell your smart direct to play. News Radio 840.
Colorado
crisp air, the thrill of snow-fueled icon pass adventures, and 11 majestic Broncos.
Here's KOA 850, Denver, excuse me, Denver, Colorado, 890 miles.
With the icon pass and the Denver Broncos, two of the best parts of winter are back.
Nice.
From playing in powder across 6 Colorado destinations to watching your favorite team play, a sweet season awaits us. The Icon Pass is the preferred pass of Broncos country. Go to iconpass.com.
Ouais, mettons. Ok, j'adore. Et ce qui est drôle, c'est que Chili va dire de cette pièce-là qui est devenue...
860 CJBC, Toronto, Ontario.
Oui, les tragédies de Toronto apparemment.
Yourselves to get involved in that race, to give whatever money you can, because you have these radicals that are running half the they're not running on their records because they can't win on that.
District Court judge today blocked the Trump administration's plan to expel unaccompanied children across.
This is coming in and out. This is 880 WCBS. I can tell by the speaker. So yeah, 880 WCBS, New York, New York, 750 miles. Nice. We're almost done.
Going on a 7-day Caribbean cruise in late February. You get all the details at mrccruise.com.
890 WLS, the high pitch ring coming from the camera.
MRC trip or go to MRC.
Fast as anyone out there, and he has this willingness to go.
Putting the Social Security Fund in a lockbox.
I'm just going to go up the band to give you an idea what's there.
Jared?
Yeah, actually, I was just going to mention the Locksbox. There's no such thing as a Locksbox. Everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now, #1 for podcasting, and on hundreds of devices.
2020 NBA Draft. The Cleveland.
Be honest, it's sounding really good in the evening here. I'm not hearing the digital sounds like I did during the day on the faint stations, so that's good.
I feel like I can fit alongside Sexton and Garland by just running the floor, getting quick buckets and.
Andy Banker of Fox 2 News said, "Lida, is this why you're calling it?"
I'm on back on the radio. I guess his fingers froze up.
Notice it's an incredible.
Number of states, and they know that they have been taught that this is something that you're not.
But they got a tough road ahead of them. I mean, because they still have the Cardinals. The Chargers are one of those crazy teams that they can beat anybody on any game.
WCKY.
Good evening, Joe. They got the Dolphins and they got the Bills. Well, we really want to have a realistic chance because we think that maybe it's going to have to be if you're talking about teams that they're going to be contending with.
Going back and forth.
The Ravens, some of the other ones.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you for taking the time to hop on. I mean, there's so much going on. Today's a big news day in the world of sports. I gotta ask you about this. There's a guy, Robinson Cano. I mean, right before we get to chatting, he's suspended a second time, steroids. Do you think this? I mean, right before we get to chatting, he's suspended a second time.
Okay, last station 1700.
Do you think this man's career is over? I mean, he's going to be 39.
So it works all the way up to the top of the band, which is great. KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa, 210 miles, 1,000 watts. So there we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that off. So let's talk about final thoughts of the Retekess TR606 AM/FM portable cassette recorder. Yeah, is it worth $29? I don't know. Can you find a working tape player, small tape player like this for $29 on eBay that works? I mean, I don't know. There might be some Sony Walkmans out there that might still work, but I don't know if you'll be able to get them for $29. They typically are very collectible. So this is cool in a new marketplace. Again, the FM is amazing on it. AM, you got the external speaker, loving it. You get the condenser mic there if you're doing some recording. To play my old tapes. I love being able to play my old tapes on a small form factor. And it stands. It's great. I wish it was black. Like I said, this white's probably going to get dirty. But another thing is the battery base. A little tight with the batteries. But for $29, yeah, it's probably worth it. If it goes on sale, definitely a better deal. This is right around 22 to 25. I'd be really impressed with the price. So there you go. TR606 gets a recommended buy if you're looking for a simple cassette recorder with a good radio. This actually has a really good FM AM radio. I'm really impressed by that. So there you are. If you like the video. 2, if you like Retekess brand and you want to see more reviews of their brand label, hit subscribe at the bell icon, get notified of those reviews and band scans. And maybe I'll revisit this and we'll work with some blank tapes. You guys maybe recommend some blank tapes down below. If you know of any, if they're still making them, a company, let me know and what brand to buy. I'd like to know because I don't know anymore. It used to be Maxell and Sony used to be the ones I used to use. So let me know. I appreciate the help. All right, guys, take care and we'll see you in my next video.